Can you hear that? That's the sound of Valentine's Day, people. It's upon us. Hi, welcome. Notes. Who needs them? Hi, my name is Tara Callahan, and I do videos here every Wednesday. And if you want to subscribe, please do so. You can just subscribe right there. Click it. Valentine's Day. It's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure. I mean, how annoying is it? I've been in a relationship for a long time. I love my boyfriend, but boy, is Valentine's Day a royal pain in my ass. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Buy a heart full of candy? What's that about? Who came up with that idea? But I did a little bit of research today when I was at work, not working. All of the really creepy, horrible ideas started, you know, back in the Roman times and usually with the Christians. And that's where Valentine's Day has its origins. Back in the day, they had these ritualistic ceremonies where the guys in the community would hunt down the animals and kill them and then strip them of their fur. And then they would kind of cut all the fur up into strips. And then they would take those bloodied strips and slap the young women in the community with these strips in hopes that that would make them fertile. Happy Valentine's Day. That pretty much says it all. What was with women throughout history letting these horrible things happen to them? I mean, don't you just think that if you were living back then and someone came at you with like some bloody piece of fur, you'd be like, try it one time, buddy. Try that one time. You're gonna be eating that. You need to step off. Just beat it with that piece of fur. There's a lot of pressure when it comes to Valentine's Day, and it starts young. I mean, I remember poring over these little Valentine's Day cards that I had to give to every kid in my class when I was like in first, second, third grade. And my mom would buy these Valentine's Day cards and have us at the kitchen table scribbling out little personal notes to everybody in your class. And then you would go to class on Valentine's Day and have some sort of party, and you would all give out Valentines to each other. That's how that was supposed to work. That's not really how it ever worked. It was usually like the pretty girls in the class just getting all these like piles of Valentines from everybody. There you were, or there I was with my like my four cards from my like 4 girlfriends in the class. I remember thinking, why do I have to make a Valentine's Day card for Jason Kapolis? The kid tries to beat me up on a daily. And here I am. I love you. They always had like dogs on there, or like a bunny, or like a Cupid, a little nude baby with a bow and arrow. Why is Cupid nude? I just don't get it. Is it a man? Is it a boy? Why is he flying? And why does he have a bow and arrow? When I was little, I had all of these grand delusions about my love life. I had a lot of crushes on a lot of boys. They didn't really necessarily reciprocate that love, but I was dauntless as a kid. So if I found out that the boy that I had a huge crush on didn't like me or thought I was completely creepy, I would just not even pay any attention to that. And then I just start writing love letters to myself from that boy. And then I would try to pawn that off as the genuine article. I would pen my own love letters, and then I would take them home to my mom and show my mom. And God bless Barb Callahan. She never let on that I was writing my own love letters to myself. I still have a letter that Ben Pierce wrote to me. Well, I wrote to me from Ben Pierce, and it went something along the lines of, "Hi Tara, I like you. Do you like me? Love, Ben." XOXOXO hearts, in big loopy handwriting. It was on my own stationery, but who cares? My mom just was like, "That's great, honey. I'm glad that you got a letter from Ben." And I was like, I know, I think he really likes me. Yeah, I wrote my own love letters to myself. I'm actually pretty proud of that because I just didn't give a shit. If you didn't like me, I just made the story up in my head that you liked me, and that probably made me a better writer somewhere along the way. If you need to write yourself some love letters in your life, I think probably everybody needs to do that once in a while. Do it. It makes you feel good. It made me feel good. It made me feel loved. And now I can look back at that letter and remember that I loved myself enough to write myself a love letter. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. It's just like any other day. Love the one you're with and love yourself. Thanks for watching.